Yo, what it do, YouTube? What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Rolodex. You already know it. I've been MIA for a little while, but I do want to come back and talk to you about this. I know it's happened a while ago. I know this, but I want to talk about that little showcase that Xbox put on. That little Sir Bond jump. Bruh. Now I don't know if y'all even watched it, but if you go back and watch the little showcase she put on, bruh, I just felt like she a bad liar. Like, I just, like, she looked nervous. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she ain't belong up there. Like, she ain't ready. Yeah, I know she the president or whatever, but I don't think she ready for that spotlight yet. You ask me, though. You know what I'm saying? Because part of her business is to be able to lie to the customers in a good way and have them believe your lie. At least with Phil. See, that's why I think Phil should have went out there. You know what I'm saying? I think Phil was to me, I feel like Phil was he's a better liar than her. Like, the look on her face, bro, like she was jambled up, she was nervous, and then get this though, it was like on two or three questions that they asked her. She totally diverted from the questions and then came up with her own answer. That's a giveaway sign she don't know what the fuck she doing. So I just think it was a bad look all around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I don't know. When I watched that showcase, I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, the whole 17 minutes, I ain't believe nothing she was saying. The look on her face was a lie. It just let me know that her answer, she didn't even believe her own answers. I was just like, bro, put somebody else out there. And it's just like, damn, like, y'all put Sarah Bond up there to answer these tough questions. Why you ain't put Phil or Matt Booty or somebody out there to answer these questions? They say, nope, let Sarah do it. You know what I'm saying? Throw her to the flames a couple times. That's the only way she gonna get it. Sarah Bond in 4 years is gonna be a different Sarah Bond than what you saw. She gonna be a better liar. She gonna learn how to not look nervous and look jambled up. Like, she watch. It's a learning curve for her, but from what I seen, I'm just like, bruh, put somebody else out there. Like, you just, it wasn't working for you, sweetheart. Sorry. But yeah, man, that's what I felt about that showcase. That showcase was crazy though. Let's get into this PS5 shit. PS5 got a new studio, Deviation Games. I think this already came out. What this was like in the talks. Not too sure. Like 4 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure about that. But the Deviation Games, I mean, they already cut some studios. So honestly, we'll see what they can do. I mean, hopefully they ain't in the same boat as the other ones, because they all kind of make the same kind of game, if you know what I'm saying. Like, all these studios kind of make the same kind of movie games, cinematic type games. So hopefully they do something with that though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out how to put background music on this jump. Damn, man. Anyway, yeah. What I honestly do think though, I think some of the people from goddamn, cause remember when Xbox had cut 4 day studios down and just got rid of some of them jumps. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them people came over to this Deviation jump. To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised though. I mean, you need work, right? Xbox is canning niggas left and right. Why not go somewhere where they can use your talent and you can make better quality games? That's what I see it. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody from one of them cut studios that we talked about in my last video, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them went over there to create a new Deviation Studios. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that though. Something gonna come out about that though. Sony coming out with 2 new CEOs. At first I was just like, you know what I'm saying? At first I was like, yay or nay. But then I was like, maybe 2 heads is better than one. And then Herman Hulst is working on the first party side. And that I forget the Asian dude's name, but that other dude is working on like the like low key like audio hardware side. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe 2 heads is better than one on that. Maybe they can come together and create a beast of a console in the PS6 for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be tight though. You know what I'm saying? They got their own thing to focus on, and they both answer to Toki. So you know what I'm saying? They do their own side, and they both come to Toki to get the thumbs up. So I kind of like that though. I'm waiting to see, you know what I'm saying, the choices they make coming up in the future. But man, that was crazy. Like 2 CEOs. I mean, I'm eager to see how that's gonna work out. To be honest, I'm eager to see because you never know. They might later down just cut it down to one. Herman Host can probably just take on, you know. Nah, I ain't even gonna do all of that. But two new CEOs. I'm happy to hear that. At least you know Hiroki was like, nah, I'm trying to chill. I need to put this on somebody else. But yeah, we'll see what they go with them. Xbox got a new studio as well as Sony. Elsewhere Entertainment. Now, this is for a fact that I know some some PlayStation dudes went over there, man. They got people that made Last of Us, Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? A couple other games though. People that worked in them games are over there. So this could be a step in the right direction. Remember in my last video when I was like, don't panic. Like Xbox closing 4 studios. It's not a bad. It can't be a bad thing. This might be the upside of that for real. You know what I'm saying? Close down 4 useless studios for real. Cause let's admit it, that's what they was. Hi-Fi Rush. Y'all complaining about Hi-Fi Rush? Come on, bro. That game ain't moving shit for real. Close down 4 joints, useless ones, and do 1 strong one. And they all got experience in making the kind of games that I'm used to playing anyway. The Uncharted, The Last of Us, The Days Gones, God of War, etc. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is a step in the right direction for the Xbox to make those games, the movie type of games for real. So, and speaking on the movie type of game, just want to throw this in there right quick. This is off the year, but I played the goddamn Hellblade 2. All I want to say is, for people who gave it the motherfucking bad, the thumbs down, it's trash, you have to understand, that's what Hellblade is. It's an old game, it's slow, it's mundane, you know what I'm saying? Now, what I will say is, I like how more cinematic Xbox took it. Like, it was times that I thought I was in a cinematic scene, and then when I let my controller go, they just stuck there until I moved the analog stick. Like, that was nice. And the graphics was good as a motherfucker, though. Like, it was a good game to look at. Definitely was a good game to look at. Yeah, man. If you saying the game is trash, okay, that's the kind of game Hellblade is. It's a boring game. Like, I was bored. I was 5 hours in. I ain't gonna say 5. I would say like, and I didn't even know that much time had passed. Like, to be honest though, I fought a couple of dudes. Went here, solved a couple of puzzles and shit. And next thing I know, I'm like 3.5 hours in. I'm like, damn, time flew. It's because the game is so slow. The game is so slow. It looked good. The combat, it's cool. I ain't gonna say it's shitty. It's cool. But what I need Xbox to do, I need y'all to make every single game y'all got coming out in the future needs to look like that. It needs that fidelity. It needs the sharpness, the graphics. I'm not even bullshitting. If you can put a good game that's action packed out on an Xbox with those graphics, a fun game to play that's not boring, oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I'm telling you, like, yeah, I'm telling you. But it was a good game to look at though, but I got bored, man. I ain't finished it, and I'm not gonna finish it. I uninstalled it already. I said, fuck it. It is what it is. I don't care about getting 11 achievements. But yeah, man, I need them to come out with more fun games with that kind of graphic fidelity. They will kill it for real. But yeah, that's my little insert of the little Hellblade 2. Another thing I want to say about that too, though, when you got Xbox putting shit in the service day and date, you really can't complain what they give you. You gotta take what they give you and shut the fuck up for real. You have to. You have to, because like, what are you crying for? You ain't paying for shit. It's part of your monthly subscription. Hell, Sony got a monthly subscription, but they ain't doing day and date. So I don't know. Sony's still in the business of making you go pay for your games, which is why we get better quality games. We don't get half-ass games like Starfield. Now Starfield want to come out and they want to add a vehicle. They want to add this and that in it, polish this. You get that when you part of a subscription. Some people could say is day and date is good, day and date is bad. I'm kind of in the middle. I like playing certain games day and date, but it's like if it's bad, it's a high chance that it's not gonna be all the way polished because it's in a subscription. But if I'd rather just wait 6 months down the road for real until they do an update, because that's gonna be the version that should have dropped. The first update they do, which is gonna be like 3 to 6 months out from release, that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the way the game should have dropped. So you gotta learn how to play the game for real. Learn how to manipulate and still get your money's worth out of these companies, cause yeah. But that's what I wanted to say about the Hellblade 2. But yeah, like I said, Elsewhere Entertainment, I think that's a step in the right direction. I think I'm gonna start seeing more quality games. Hopefully we start seeing more quality games come out of the Elsewhere. I forgot where they was at. I think it was in like Denmark or somewhere out there. I ain't too sure. But it wasn't in the US, I don't think. So you gonna see what that's gonna be about. I need Xbox to come out with some quality games. Fun games. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me see what else they got. Oh, I was speaking on Hellblade going to Game Pass though. Yeah, like I was just saying, bro, like Hellblade going to Game Pass. Be careful, you know what I'm saying? It's what you get. But what I do want to talk about though is people talking about this goddamn Call of Duty going to Game Pass day and date. I don't know how I feel about that because everybody trying to be in Xbox's pockets. Oh, they can't recoup the money they spent. How they gonna recoup? You gonna recoup through the goddamn PlayStation side, mobile side. That's how you gonna recoup. You know what I'm saying? Because Sony will definitely go out and spend money on games. That's what I do know from having a PS5. People on my friend list, they spend money. That's what they do. They do that. They go out and buy a game in a heartbeat, and if it's trash, it's trash. But they go spend that bread. So, yeah, man. Game Pass going to game. I mean, Call of Duty going to Game Pass day one. I'm up in the air, to be honest. I do know the price is gonna go up. Price gonna have to go up just for that game alone. Now you mean to tell me Call of Duty, maybe Forza, would be the only two quality games that they release on Game Pass every year so far? That's not enough to raise the price, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be the old bait and switch. The old bait and switch. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna talk about raising the prices maybe the first two Call of Duties. But once they see how many Sony dudes is coming over there subscribing, just so they can play COD, gotcha, bitch, they gonna raise the price for sure. So expect the price raise because it's definitely coming. And I was even crying about when they went to $18 a month. When it was $15. I was cool with paying the $15. And then they went up to $18. I'm just like, psh, for what? Like, I'm not even getting shit for real for $18 a month. But you let that motherfucking Call of Duty come out and a couple of other games come out. I can see them going to $25 a month. $24.99 for goddamn Ultimate. Watch. I can see that, bro. I'm telling you. And I think it's gonna be at $25 for a long time. But $25 a month for 30 million subscribers, plus more that's gonna come from Sony. You talk about hand over fist. That's bread. That's bread. They already making bread. They was already making bread off $15 a month. Now Ultimate is $18 for damn near $20. Yeah. The price hike gonna be $24.99 for real, bro. Watch and see what I tell you. And it's just like, if they gonna raise the price to $25 a month, they gotta put some quality bangers on that joint though. Like something that's gonna keep me, like a couple of good story modes that's gonna make me subscribe for 8-9 months out of the year. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just only Call of Duty and Forza, I'm gonna let my shit expire for real. I'm just being honest. For me, it's nothing that's keeping me over there. Nothing that's keeping me over there. But yeah, card Game Pass day one, I want to see them do it, but I know it's gonna be a bait and switch. So already be prepared to pay more when they do it. I don't know, man. I think Sony might end up doing day and day on PC like Xbox. I got a feeling, bro. If they don't, cool. But we already know how Xbox just copy with. P5 just copy with Xbox. We all know how they just copy what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So Sony seeing Helldivers as a little bit of success, but I don't even count that. But imagine if Ghost of Tsushima 2 go day and date. You know how much money they gonna make, bro? That's my point that I'm making. I can see them going day and date with PC for sure, hands down. And I wonder what excuse Pony's gonna give when that happens. Oh, it's a smart business move. What? Okay. You wasn't talking that shit though when Xbox made it a big deal. But anyway, I see him doing it. I see him doing it for sure. So when the news come out, whenever it come out, that Ghost of Tsushima 2 or what's that Hideo Kojima game? Death Stranding 2 going day and date to PC. Wolverine. And they working on Wolverine too though. That's what it is. It's so quiet right now. Like you don't hear shit from the Sony first party side. Nothing. Them motherfuckers getting Wolverine together. But anyway. Yeah, when you hear about them kind of games going day and day to PC, don't even be surprised. It's gonna happen, fool. For sure. It's definitely gonna happen though. Sony sales is low. I guess it was the lowest it's ever been. No surprise. No surprise there. When they come out with an email talking about we ain't gonna have no first party games for 18 months, can you really blame them? That's why when people was bragging about Xbox having the top games on their store, I'm like, duh. There's no games to compete with Grounded and Pentiment. Cause they in there cooking. Like they in there getting the food together for real. The food ain't done yet, but it's gonna be done. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's almost done. But yeah, I expect that. Like, I'm like, y'all celebrating for nothing. Like, this was bound to happen. Sony got the bigger player base. So if Xbox brings some old ass games that they ain't never seen or heard of, a breath of fresh air, they gonna be the number one games to play because Sony ain't got shit coming out for 18 months. But it is what it is. The sales is low. What more can you get out of the PlayStation for real? Another thing I want to add on there too. Let me add this in there before I get out of there. I know it's a long video. I said it was gonna be a short one, but just bear with me though. Listen to this though. I was thinking the other day. I was like, okay, when we go to the store and buy this console, when it first dropped, we buy this console when it first dropped, right? This is a bare fucking console, right? Bare bones, right? It ain't until Xbox and fucking PlayStation. It's like we get these consoles that don't do what it can do now when we bought it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you look at all the updates these companies been doing since the console came out, it's like, damn, we just bought this P5 and this shit was ugly. The menu layout was ugly. You couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. 3 to 4 years later, it's a totally different console. I need y'all to sound off in the comments if y'all made it this far in the video, which I know a lot of y'all didn't. If you made it this far in the video, do you agree with that? I don't agree with that. Only for the simple fact is, Think of it that way though. Okay, the PS6 come out, right? PS6 come out. Okay, they got a new layout. They got, a couple of small features. Okay, you can share screen longer. You can share screen with multiple people. You can share screen and watch YouTube. That type of shit. Because you can't do that on the P5, right? Boom. PS6, you can do that shit now, right? So you cool and content. Let's just say 4 years into the cycle of the PS6, it's a way better console. They brought back video chat. They brought back PlayStation Home. They done brought back a bunch of shit and did a bunch of better, different shit, right? And it's like, well, looking back, like, I bought a bare bones ass console compared to what it is now. Like, do you agree with that? Or do you agree to get all of your features out the box when you buy it? Or do y'all just look forward to the updates? Ooh, okay, I bought this naked ass box. Ooh, let's see what the next update gonna be. What, you know what I'm saying? How they gonna decorate the box this time? Like, to me, that don't sit well in my spirit for real. Cause it's like I'm buying the console that I think is good, right? I think this console is strong enough. But then it's like you drip feed me, you bottle feed me, boom, 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 right? So it's like I'm not really, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But these consoles be getting all these updates, and I'm like, the console couldn't do this 3 years ago? Why are you waiting till 3 years later now to do this shit? Like, come on, bro. What are y'all doing? But I'm telling you, it's gonna be with the PS. I'm telling you, it's gonna be with the PS6. PS6 gonna release so bare bones, and the new Xbox is gonna be released so bare bones, and then 4 years into the life cycle, it's gonna be a beast of a con. They're gonna add this, ray trace this, all kinds of stupid shit that should have came out the box. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just ranting for real, but that kind of rubbed me the wrong way though. Before I get out of here, man, I just want to talk about the Sony studio closed in London today. Kudos, 20 plus years in the industry. I mean, they only did VR games for real, for real. VR is failing evidently. We know about that. VR definitely failing. Nobody plays it. My neighbor tried to sell it to me the other day. Like, what? Like, first of all, how you even know I had a PS5? You never came in my house. Oh, you answered the door one day with the controller in your hand. Oh, I got you. But now I don't want that shit, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna use it. Try to sell it to me for $450. And I was like, would you take like two? I said, bro, GameStop gonna give you probably less than that for real. Like, ain't nobody playing them jumps, mo. You stupid. But yeah, man, that's when congrats to that studio. They did what they did. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really a big deal because they ain't really do nothing. I don't want to hear people in the chat talking about, oh, see, another one closed. Nah, bro, this is not even a big deal. This shit really closed down 3 months ago. The news just coming out today for real, for real. This shit been closed down. But that's all I got for y'all, bro. I'm tired of ranting. I ain't want to make it a long video though. But if you made it this far, young, kudos for rocking with me though. It's about to be some new content on this jump for real, for real, for real. And that's all I got for you, young. But you already know what it is. Always remember, sow good seeds out here, young. I'm out.